Very first day I came here, I just felt God's presence here, and still do. When I drop my children off, I never once have a concern because I'm just totally comfortable with the school here. I see the different groups of kids that are here, and my kids always talk, say nice things about them. So that makes me feel comfortable to know that there's no bullies here and that my children are interacting with the other kids well. And like I said, if God's presence is here, I mean, that's all I need.
Right. Yeah, yeah, just knowing that God's presence is here, that's
Mhm.
that's how you know it's a safe environment. Um, but as far as like even like the security, how you have to like buzz in and stuff like that. I know those are like things that you have to go through, that you have to put in place sometimes. But and then people can actually break down those things. But just knowing that God's presence is here. I know my daughter Acacia. She always talks about how they always lift up the needs of people in the class. Every time somebody's going through something, they actually prayed for me one time. I forgot what it was, but they prayed for me, and that kind of like touched me because you know that you sense God's presence. The kids are learning about it, and that's one of the things that always I must have been, always um, affected me as far as where I would send my kids. I didn't want them in public schools because I know that they were going to be getting a whole lot of teachings, and as I mentioned before about my beliefs. I know like a lot of the beliefs in the school are going to go against what I try to teach my kids, and just to know that they're going to a school where they're going to be where people believe the same thing I do, they believe in the same Jesus I do, and know that they're not going to get any like crazy doctrine in their head. I can rest, as far as knowing that everything that I've worked for through the years is still going to be instilled in their hearts.